Good evening. It is Kathy Beatty with Divorce Support Anonymous, feeling a little under the weather, but the good news is with Zoom, you don't have to worry about passing germs along. So I did want to step into your life this evening and just give you some encouragement, some help, some tools, some techniques. My name again is Kathy Beatty, and I have been doing this work for the past, trying to stop that ticker there. For the past 21 years, I am a domestic mediator and I am a group support group facilitator and a divorce coach. So, my goal is always to minimize the damage. How can we do that? And there's so much damage in divorce. There's the emotional, there's the financial, there's the spiritual, there's the physical, all of it. And that's why divorce is more complex than what anyone realizes until they go through it. So you can't ever understand this until you experience it. And I have experienced it 28 years ago. And today I'm thankful that the years have passed and I'm on the other side of it and have seen some incredible things that God has allowed me to do and blessed my life with. There is life after divorce, and it can be, and it will be a beautiful life. But that takes your intention as you go through divorce, that you are doing the work on your healing. It's not going to come automatically. You do need to be intentional when you do it. I know my voice sounds rather strange with this illness, but bear with me. We'll get through it tonight. The topic tonight is people will surprise you as you go through divorce. And I have about 7 points here actually that I want to touch on. Because one of the difficult things is it's bad enough that you're going through this trauma. And then what happens is people can act very strangely. And it causes you to feel a little more rejected, a little more lonely. And so I want to give you some points here to help you understand that they're dealing with their own stuff. They're trying to figure things out in their head. And while they're figuring things out in their head, they may say things that are awkward to you, or they may just totally disappear and not be there for you, which is really bad because then it makes you feel even more alone. So I'm going to give you a few points here. Number one, they may be in shock too. They're trying to figure out and get their bearings. They are so used to you being in this couple, married. And I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. They want to reach out, but they don't know what to say. And am I going to be on sides? And it just gets, and they're in shock. And I don't know what to say. Kind of like at a funeral home, when you go to a funeral home and you are there, but you don't know what the right words to say because maybe you're in shock of the death of this person. So it's very possible that they're not speaking up and they're not coming to support you because they're in shock too. And they're trying to figure this all out. What's very common is they may disappear. You may not see them. And you think, man, I thought that was a friend of mine. I thought that was a really good person. I thought that person had integrity and they were a friend and they were noble and they were loyal and they disappear again because they don't know what to say or how to act. So sometimes they don't do either, which makes you feel even more alone. And I hate that. I totally understand it. I experienced myself. The people that I thought were going to be there weren't there. But hold on, because there's some things coming. Let me get to this point here. Let me just state that you don't have the energy to worry about them or what people are thinking or what they're saying or what they're not saying. You only have energy for yourself and for your kids. That's enough. You don't have the time, you don't have the energy to worry about what other people are thinking. You don't need to run to them to tell your side of the story. None of it. Let it go. Let it fall away. You only have the energy to take care of your business, to take care of your children right now. You'll have time later to figure it all out. But right now, as you're going through the divorce, keep focused on yourself, on caring for yourself, caring for your children. Grieve the losses. Yes, there will be relationships that fall away. And you may ask the question, were they ever really my friend to begin with? I don't know. It's very interesting, the people that fall away and then the people that show up. And look for those people who show up. They may be casual acquaintances, and all of a sudden they're your best friend because they've put their hand on your shoulder and they say to you, I'm so sorry for what you're going through. I went through my own divorce. I know how painful this is. And all of a sudden you are feeling this compassion from someone who showed up. And I certainly remember those people who showed up for me. And again, they may be casual acquaintances that you never dreamed. I had some coworkers that were just amazing people for me. I never dreamed that they would be the ones, the anchor that would get me through this storm. And they were. So look for those people. Look for the ones that are going to show up. Jesus said he will never leave you nor forsake you. And that's something to hold on to right now. Often in my support groups, I will tell people, Jesus is not divorcing you. God is not abandoning you. Hold on tightly to that faith. Number 6, things will be different a few months from now. You know, in my support group just last week, we were talking about someone who was just really overwhelmed. And my comment to her was, be careful that you don't draw conclusions too early. And it's very easy for us to do that, to draw conclusions, to make the statements, to fill in the story that we don't know the answer to. Don't make any conclusions right now about anything other than your faith in God, I hope. But be fluid, be flexible, let things play out. Focus on yourself and your children, but maybe a day at a time and not too far down the road. Number 7. Well, let me go back to number 6 and say this. Things will be different a few months from now. Things will be clearer, and the further you go along and the further you get away from that relationship, things will become clearer in your mind that you just can't see right now. So give it time to give you perspective. Again, don't draw conclusions right now. Not everyone gets access to your mind and heart. Who are the safe people in your life? Those are the ones to emphasize. Those are the ones to be around. There will be people, there will be people who just come in because they're nosy. They want to know what happened. They're not safe people necessarily. The safe people are the ones who allow you to take the lead. They show up, they listen, they try to help. They say, what can I do to help? How can I help you with the kids? How can I help support you? How can I listen to you? What can I do? Those are the good people, the safe people. The people who show up and start maybe bashing your soon-to-be former spouse or want to know all the gossip of what happened, they're not safe people. Don't give them access to your mind and heart. Reserve that for the safe people, the people who really are showing up in your life. So those are just 6 points to consider on this Friday night. And as hard as it is, because you don't have the bandwidth to really do a lot right now other than survive this divorce, give them grace. Give people grace. They're trying to figure out what's going on too. And they're very awkward at it a lot of times. So again, let's just run through this. Remember, those people, they may be in shock too. They may disappear because they don't know what to say, so they don't say anything. And yes, you feel even more lonely because of it. Number 3, you don't have the energy to worry about other people. You worry about you, taking care of you, self-compassion, self-care for you, taking care of the kids, getting them what they need. Don't worry about everybody else. Grieve the losses, but look for those people who show up. Remember, Jesus is not divorcing you. Things in perspective will be different a few months from now. And not everyone should get access to your mind and heart. Who are the safe people in your life? Look for those safe people. My verse tonight, appropriately, for he has said, I will never leave you nor forsake you. So we can confidently say, the Lord is my helper. I will not fear. For what can man do to me? Can't you just hear the peace here in this verse in Hebrews? What can man do to me? I've got peace with God. God's never going to leave me. He's never going to abandon me. I'm going to be okay no matter what happens. I'm going to be okay. I would wish and pray that for you, friend, that you could find that confidence, knowing that the Lord is your helper, and not to fear what's going to come or what's going to happen. Be wise, be intentional, but don't fear. Do all that you can. Show up for your healing, for your self-care, for learning about this process. You'll get through it. You will get through it. Okay. I'm going to go continue to try to take care of myself, get rid of this head cold and feeling bad. I know there's a lot of viruses going around. Be careful. Take care of you, especially as you go through this. You know, our bodies, our immune system kind of dampers because of all the stress of going through a divorce. So drink the water, get the rest, take care of you. And we'll see you next week. This is Kathy Beatty with Divorce Support Anonymous, walking with you every step of the way through the trauma and after the trauma of divorce. Have a good evening.